Good day, everybody. I wanted to check out the previews that they're going to be doing, which you see here on the screen. And Klein's just interested in being in front of the camera, huh? Yeah. So I wanted to check out. I remember Windsward the most because that's where we stayed during the preview. So I'm interested to see what they do, and they're going to be doing. I think they're going to be doing tours of all of the towns. At least I hope so. I'm interested to see what they have changed and done with the changes. So let's get to it and see what they've changed.
Welcome, traveler, to the world of Eternum. Your journey here may have been fraught with danger, but you're safe now on solid ground. Join us as we take you on a tour of some of the most important locations in Eternum. Meet some of the inhabitants, both friendly and not so friendly, and advise you on how to...
The spitters from those undead ones were so annoying. I didn't have too much trouble with the pirates when I played.
Put your best foot forward in this strange land.
That was a grit attack, I'm assuming, right? Touring.
Towards the south of Eternum lies Windsward, a lush grassland
I remember farming
filled to
that
the brim
farm.
with natural resources.
There is precious metal right there, as you see in the bottom left corner. That's nice.
Whether you're gathering
We're mining all those and farming those buffaloes and all the hemp. That's just was it hemp? I think it was hemp. No, was it? I think it was for fiber and stuff that was in that area with all the buffaloes. It's a good spot. I wonder if it's gonna be the same.
Will provide. Your first port of call in Windsward will be the main settlement. It's a small town situated near the center.
Actually, I had a house in there,
with a small river cutting through the middle. To the north of the river, you'll find the forge and outfitting stations to craft new melee
I like this one because all the crafting were really
Make sure to check in with Magistrate Kurapati while you're there. She's proud of her settlement, and she'll want to meet.
I always find it weird that they weren't in the main building, but I guess that was more for the companies. I don't know. I always just thought it was weird. She's just in the middle of town, just rather in a main building.
Any new visitors. If you need a place to rest your head, make sure to check into the Southern Breeze.
Where our housing going to work? I wonder if it's going to be the same.
Innkeeper Suen is happy to take in all travelers. You'll also find a tannery on this side of the river, just down from the workshop, where you can craft your own ranged weapons or make some furnishings for your home if you prefer. The peace and tranquility of Windsward town.
It was a little pretty. It was a pretty town.
Awaits beyond its walls. To the north of the town lies
now this PvP zone. That's right here. It was a PvP zone in the preview. There was no real PvP going on. It was just a mass gathering of people just farming the boss there. Well, there was some PvP going on, but it was more of just a mass gathering of a single faction. I got pushed out of there, so I didn't get the farm, which sucked. So I just moved on.
The Amreen Temple, a mysterious hub constructed by the ancients, surrounded by giant,
I wonder how it's changed.
Stone spheres. There are rumors of great treasure within, but even greater foes guard it. New arrivals to Windsward would be wise to steer clear of this place. Do stop by and say hello to Barkamedes, however. The poor...
Y'all remember the thing they're doing on Twitter for this little dog? It was a new little twist that they're doing for showcasing.
Poor hound seems a mite lonely and would surely benefit from some quality time with a kind traveler. For those less interested in ancient mysteries,
now the PvP
and are instead looking for a chance
forts,
to
I'm interested to see how that's going to work. I've only done a little bit of it.
West of the region. Here
I enjoyed
is
the
where you
PvP that I did get to play.
War for Windsward, as rival factions battle for control of the land. Those defending the fort will find the main gate heavily fortified with enormous repeater and ballista turrets to cut down your enemies. Be aware of the rear of the fort, however. There are fewer turrets to defend with, and several...
Are those, I'm assuming those are spots that you can upgrade or place down turrets now. Because I never actually had to defend, I was always attacking. So I don't know what it's like to actually defend a fort. All I remember is just zerging. I tried to sneak around several times, but it didn't go very well. Not at all.
Small entryways for aggressors to slip through, so make sure your allies are keeping their eyes on all corners.
You done, Clyde?
And watch out for invading forces approaching from the nearby Octan's monolith, as it could spell death to defenders. But, as with all of Eternum, a darkness lurks here.
Yes,
You'll
that
also
farm.
find many farmsteads scattered throughout Windsward.
Now, a lot of people had issues with this farm, with buildings being, I guess, copy-pasted in. So I wonder if they addressed that by any means. Because a lot of the town halls that you see, like right here, or over here, were just plopped down in a lot of other settlements that are layouts like this. So I don't know if they changed it. It was never really too big of a deal for me. But I know it was a big deal for a lot of people. I saw a lot of people harping on that little fact.
But be wary. These farms have long since fallen to soulless creatures known as the Withered. Pay close attention to the regurgitators among their ranks, which will throw poisonous bile at you from a distance. And avoid straying too far.
Now, those ones that you see right there, they would just run. They would just run from you, and it was so annoying to chase them down. As a melee in the corruption, it sucked. Especially when you get a whole entire waves that is just nothing but those guys. Yeah, that
far to the edges of the territory, where the corrupted are gathering in great numbers.
I always thought the T-pose teleport thing was funny.
The local wildlife isn't much friendlier. Hunters will find rabbits, elk, and bison roaming the land, which will make for a fine meal. But tawny wolves stalk the forests to the north, while deadly pumas prowl the caves of the south, and neither take kindly to strangers.
It's a nice little...
And if you want to explore the ancient pastime of
angling,
be sure to speak with Master Fisher Shields,
this is life for
who can be found casting his line not far from the Windsward settlement.
Windsward may be a space of little glowing parchments,
but it hides many mysteries and dangers. Take heed of our guidance, however, and you should be more than equipped to deal with whatever may stand before you. Whether you're gathering wood for charcoal or animal hides for leather, we'll see you out in the fields of Eternum.
So, I still want to know, because they didn't really show too much. They showed some of the town, but not as much as I was. It didn't really look like it changed very much. The crafting stations are still set, so it looks like the towns are relatively going to be the same since, I guess, the preview. Maybe some things have changed around. No, it's probably going to look a lot better.
It's a small...
But it looks like a lot of this is still the same. All the crafting is going to be over here. No, I think I'm backwards.
Small town situated near the center of the region with a small river.
Yeah, there's the cooking. You got your warehouse. Yeah, so it's relatively same. I don't really remember the statue though. I had a house on this side of the river. It was just way in the back. I bought it prematurely, and there was another one that was way better. But this was the town I stayed in. I don't know if it's going to be the town I stay in next time when the closed beta hits. But I'm fixing to see what they changed in most towns. I didn't really spend too much time in... What is it? The bottom ones that were under Winstead? I think I rarely went to those ones. It was always Winstead and the ones above. Pretty sure. So I'm interested to see what they do with the other towns, because it still looks nice, still looks pretty.
To the north of the river, you'll
it definitely does. I never really went into the inn,
to craft new melee,
but I liked how all the crafting stations were like right here. It was nice.
Weapons and clothes.
Because their faction, the Syndicate faction, was on the opposite side though, which kind of sucked. But he was close to some other crafting stations. I think like what was it? It was for making jewelry. No. I'm pretty sure the stone cutter is on that side too, not next to these.
Make sure to check in with Magistrate Kurapati.
Pretty sure the
She's proud of her settlement, and she'll want to
Stone
meet any
cutters over
new
there.
visitors.
That's what I was
If
thinking
you need
of.
a place,
Like down this way. So you'd walk across the bridge, you'd be in the crafting, and you turn back around, you'd go down the left side. Is when you just hit the stone cutter, and then there was a little path you would take to the right. Was the syndicate.
to rest your head, make sure to check in.
But I never went into the inn. I don't think the inn was. No, the inn was a thing. I just don't think it was really fleshed out. Well, I'm interested to see in the next one. But for now, that will pretty much be it. I just wanted to check it out and see if they changed anything. It looks like it's relatively the same. It looks a little nicer. It looks like they added some things to it, but it's relatively going to be the same. So it's nice. No real changes there that I saw. Then remember. But anyways, guys, I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care. Be well and stay safe out there, everybody. I will probably be making another video because they will be doing more of these. I just wanted to check it out with all of you guys. Anything to add, feel free to in the comment section below. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Take care and be well, everybody.